What's up, guys? It's Shawn Myszka, the Movement Miyagi, bringing you another advice from a player. And this one takes us a little bit deeper into what it is and how it is that a player needs to be approaching their craft on and off the field. And you're starting to see probably a trend and some golden threads that we can pull from one video to the next. But this one is about the 168 hours in a week that every single player is afforded. Every individual, every human has 168 hours in a week, 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. It's just that some players take advantage of some of those hours much differently than others. And this player, when he looks back at what he could have or should have done differently earlier on, it would be to learn this lesson that it wasn't just about what he was doing that looked like training, right? On field, strength and conditioning, the like. It wasn't just that time, but maximizing the hours in a day, maximizing the hours in a week, and utilizing it to support everything else, to lift everything else. That is what this player is advising others to be able to learn from. To take time for your mental acuity, your mental strength, your confidence, your approach, your relaxation, your confidence, everything oriented around sports psychology that I think a lot of players end up missing. They end up playing video games or hanging out with their friends or whatever it might be. Things that might bring balance, certainly advisable on a lot of levels. But if we spend too much time in those areas, we take ourselves away from the things that could support us and supplement our actual development. And that's really what this player is getting to here. Taking time, squeezing time, stealing time back to support oneself for mobility or flexibility and stretching, for recovery and regeneration methods, for preparing meals, or doing the things that you need to do to investigate your own movement skill on film. And then, of course, still making sure that we have the time that we can devote to strength and conditioning and speed and agility and everything else that then would support our on-field position work. And it kind of all just goes together. Nothing becomes more important than the other. It just becomes a conglomerate of that which what you want to do to support your own development. So if you have questions, thoughts, ideas, of course, I help players solve more movement problems on the field. Part of that solving more movement problems on the field involves a holistic, comprehensive approach to your development. I'd be happy to chat with you, dive in deeper, try to see how you can squeeze out some of that time and maximize it more efficiently and effectively for you in your development. For another player's advice video here, I'm Shawn Myszka, the Miyagi. I'll talk to y'all next time.